Time with Kermit. Today will be episode 3, we'll be reading my favorite book, Dinosaur from Walt Disney's movie Dinosaur. Let's begin. Long ago in a forgotten time, mighty dinosaurs roamed the earth. These dinosaurs lived off the lush, beautiful land, involved in harmony with each other. One day, an enemy contour looking for food invaded a peaceful colony of iguanodons. A mother iguanodon bravely defended her nest of eggs, but one of the eggs got taken away from the nest. It went on a wondrous journey. The egg had been taken away by a hungry lizard, who then dropped it into a river. Then the egg floated downstream and was next snatched up by a petrodon. This huge bird carried it across the wide sea. During the flight, the petrodon dropped the egg above a small island. Luckily, the egg landed gently on a soft spot of leaves. All three lemur named Pleo found the egg in the leaves. As she did so, crack! The shell of the egg split open and a strange-looking creature emerged. "Dad, look!" she cried as the cradled the infant iguanodon in her arms. Pleo's father, Yar, cautiously came near, followed by a young lemur named Zinni. "It's a cold-blooded monster from across the sea," Yar said. "Get rid of it!" But as Pleo tenderly held the happy baby, her heart opened up to him. She knew that he was lost and alone. Even Yar saw that the teeny orphan needed a home. So they decided that the baby iguanodon would become a member of their family. Lemur named the baby Aladar. He grew up to be big and strong. Despite his large size, Aladar was never too big to play with his lemur friends, especially Pleo's daughter Shuri. One day, Shuri and her friends shrieked with delight as they raced through the trees toward Aladar. "Oh no!" Aladar jokingly cried. "Attacking lemurs!" All the lemurs jumped on Aladar and started tickling him until he couldn't take it anymore. "Okay, Uncle, you got me," laughed the ticklish dinosaur. "Come on, pick up someone your own size." Leo interrupted their game. "Alright guys, break it up," she said. "Remember the courtship ceremony? You're gonna learn all that smooching." The courtship ceremony was a yearly ritual where the young lemurs choose their mates. "Go find Zinni," Pleo said, smiling at Aladar. "He's refreshing pickup lines somewhere." Aladar found Zinni near the beach, researching his lines. Zinni was confident he could find a mate, but when he arrived at the ritual tree for the ceremony, he got tangled up in the vines. By the end of the ceremony, he was lonely without a mate. Aladar knew how Zinni felt. As the only iguanodon on the small island, Aladar wondered whether he would himself ever find a mate. "Don't worry, Zinni," Aladar said, cheering Zinni up. "You'll always have next year." Suddenly, a bright light flashed through the night sky. All the lemurs looked up in amazement. Across the sea, a giant comet fell to the earth. The power of the comet hitting the earth caused a huge wave of fire. It was heading straight for the island. Aladar and Pleo screamed, "Where's Shuri?" Pleo knew something was terribly wrong. Aladar found Shuri and placed her and Pleo on his back. Then Yard and Zinni jumped on. With his family together, Aladar ran to escape the hot flames, which were close behind him. "Run, Aladar, run!" shouted Pleo with the flames at his tail. Aladar jumped into the sea and carried everyone to safety on the mainland. Sadly, the lemur island was destroyed, so Aladar and his family started looking for a new home. It was a hard journey. There was no food or water, but the brave group continued full of hope. Suddenly, the group began to shake. A huge dust storm approached them. Before they knew it, the group was surrounded by herds of dinosaurs. "Stay out of my way," roared Crone, the leader of the herd. As he marched past them, "You heard Crone, move it," added Crone's lieutenant, Bruton. Aladar and the others were amazed. "Look at all those Aladars," Shuri cried. After the herd passed quickly, a small group of dinosaurs slowly followed along. Baleen, Emma, and Earl. "My name is Aladar," the iguanodon greeted them. "This is my family." Aladar learned from them that their herd was on its way to a place called the Nesting Grounds. "It is the most beautiful place there is, child," Emma explained. "It was where the herd goes to have their babies." Because of the comet, the journey was more difficult, and Crone was moving the herd faster. "We can hardly keep up," moaned Baleen. Aladar wanted to help his new friends, so he ran ahead to speak to Crone. Aladar quickly explained that Emma and Baleen were having a hard time keeping up with the herd. "So you know Crone," Aladar said. "So you know Crone," Aladar said. Maybe you can slow it down a bit. But Crow didn't seem to care. He believed that only the strongest should survive. After he started off, Crow's sister Nina watched after. Don't worry, she said, smiling. That's how my brother treats newcomers, no matter how charming they are. Aldor watched Nina as she walked away. He wondered if she had smiled at him. This morning, the herd needed to reach a distant lake, but first they had to cross a large desert. Crow told Bruton to instruct the newcomers. Listen up, Bruton yelled to the herd. If a predator catches you, you're on your own. Eventually the herd arrived at the lake, but there wasn't any water in it. Ema was ready to cry. There has always been water here before, she moaned. Crow realized that the explosion for the car must have dried up the lake, so he ordered the herd to keep moving, but Ema was exhausted. She couldn't go on. Oh, Ema, please, begged Raylene. The herd won't wait. We'll be left behind. Raylene stepped forward as she did. Her foot made a squashing sound. Her almost branchologist's foot had sunk so deep in the dirt that it had hit water. Aldor turned and called out to the rest of the herd, Water, come on! Later, Aldor told Nero that the herd should be kinder to its weaker members. Everyone counts, Aldor explained. If we all look out for one another, we all stand a better chance of getting to your nesting grounds. Nero was surprised to hear Aldor speak so strongly. Never before had she heard such compassion. Meanwhile, Crow watched Nero and Aldor from a nearby hill. Seeing his sister and Aldor together made him angry. Suddenly, a voice cried in pain, Crown! Crown turned to see Bruton badly hurt. When Crown asked Bruton who had hurt him, Bruton grasped the Carnotaurs. They never come this far north, Crown said. The car must have driven them out, said Bruton. They had to escape from the predators. Crown ordered the herd to move out quickly. Aldor wanted to be close to Nero at the front, but he had responsibility to his friends at the back. Come on, guys, Aldor urged. We're going to get left behind. Aldor and the others could not keep up. A thunderstorm moved in. As lightning flashed and thunder roared, the warrior group got lost. Then a shadowy figure appeared in the distance. Was it an enemy Carnotaur? No. Oh, it's Bruton, cried Ema. Bruton was badly hurt. Aldor offered to help him, but Bruton refused. Just then a flash of lightning lit up the sky. Aldor saw that Ema's pet Earl had discovered the entrance of some caves. If you change your mind, Aldor said to Bruton, we'll be in those caves. So Bruton did change his mind. He followed the others into the cave. Inside the cave, Plio nursed Bruton's wounds. Bruton noticed that Aldor was encouraging the others. Why is he doing this? Pushing them on with false hope. Bruton asked Plio. Plio explained, it is hope that has gotten us this far. Later that night, as everyone slept peacefully, the Carnotaurs from the cave. Hold them up, Bruton yelled to Aldor. Save yourself. Bruton bravely held out the terrible Carnotaurs. Aldor led the others deep into the cave. To meet the Carnotaurs, Bruton knocked down a pillar, but the pillar fell on Bruton. The Carnotaurs were beaten, but the cave was closed. Aldor and the others went deeper into the cave, desperately searching for an exit. Hold on a minute, Zini said, sniffing the air. Do you smell that? Yeah, answered Siri. It was the fresh air. Soon they found a hole in the rocks. A ray of sunlight shone through. Everybody stand back, Aldor shouted, bashing the rock into the wall. But a small landslide blocked out the ray of light from the outside. Losing hope, Aldor said, we weren't meant to survive. Shame on you, Maylene scolded him. You allowed an old fool like me to believe I was needed. And you know what? You were right. With the last chances of strength, together everyone ran the rock until, crash! They broke through, and there lay the nesting grounds. Ema noticed that the pathway to the nesting grounds was blocked by a mountain of boulders. Aldor thought that Nero and the rest of the herd, they'll never make it over that, Aldor said, so Aldor raced back through the cave to tell them of the secret way to the nesting grounds. Aldor found Crow trying to make the herd go up this dangerous landslide that led to the nesting grounds. Stop! Aldor cried out. Up into the valley. There's a safer way. Nero encouraged her brothers to listen to Aldor, but Crow was furious. Aldor was challenging his leadership. Crow rammed into Aldor and knocked him to the ground. Suddenly, a mighty sound thundered out. Roar! It was a Carnotaur. The herd panicked and began to run. No, don't move, Elder told them. If we scatter, the Carter will pick us off one by one. Stand together. The herd went out side by side. They bravely stood up to the Carter. But suddenly the Carter saw one member who stood alone, Crone. The Carter turned to cry Elder and Elder tried to help him, but they were too late. Crone fell to the ground. Strength, courage, and years' help, Elder defeated the Carter. The herd cheered wildly. Then Elder led everyone peacefully to the nesting grounds. With Near by his side, Elder said proudly, "Welcome home." Weeks later, they gathered together to see a joyful event. A tiny egg cracked open. A beautiful iguana baby was born. "He looks just like me," Elder announced. "Meet your dad," Near said, smiling at her newborn. "He's not as crazy as he looks." Everyone laughed. At long last, the lemurs and Elder had found a wonderful new home. That was all for story time for this episode, but come back for episode 4. It'll sure be a doozy.